Well, with Liverpool's whole contract situation all up in the air at the minute, with Trent Alexander-Arnold, Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah, I thought it'd be good to take a quick look at the contract situations and what I think and what you think as well. You can let me know what you think down in the comments, but I don't want to waste any more time, and let's just get straight into this. So we'll start at the one that I think is the easiest one to look at, which is Virgil van Dijk. I actually think Virgil's signed a new deal. I just don't think they can announce it yet because it'll make Mohamed Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold look bad in a certain way, or put them in a bad light, because the fans will be saying, well, why haven't they signed? I saw Robbie Fowler talk about this. He actually thinks that Van Dijk and Salah have both signed new deals and they're just waiting on Trent, but if they announce it too early, then Trent is going to look like the bad guy here. But yeah, I think Van Dijk is such an important asset to keep. People think maybe because of his age he might start slowing down. He doesn't need to. He's so calm and stable at the back, and he's a leader, and that's what Liverpool needs. In this new era with Arne Slot going forward, he's going to want people he could trust. And look, you could trust Virgil van Dijk. How good has he been for Liverpool? And I genuinely do believe he's signed that deal, but we'll have to wait and see till the end of the season. But I think he's one of the more important out of the three, which might be quite controversial, but I just think the calmness, the stability he brings to that back line, the experience, and he is everything that this modern Liverpool era is about. There's not too much to say on Van Dijk because I think he's already signed the deal, so we'll move on to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, I've said this for a while. Trent, his performances haven't been very good, and I actually think this has started when all this chitter-chatter came from the Real Madrid speculations off the pitch. And I always think when you start thinking about things off the pitch, you're going to start making slip-ups, making mistakes on the pitch. That City performance, that is one of the worst individual performances I've seen in such a long time. And I don't like to slander players too much, but Doku absolutely cooked him. He made him look like an absolute idiot. I think he was dribbled past 8 times in the first half, and I think he broke a record for that. And I don't know what it is, but recently his performances haven't been good enough for where Liverpool need to be. They're chasing titles, they're deep into the Champions League. I don't know if this is quite controversial or not, but I don't think keeping him is as important as keeping the other two. And let me tell you why. Conor Bradley is waiting to break into that first team to be a permanent starter. I tell you what, he is incredible going forward. His passing ability, he can run, he's got an engine on him. And the other thing that he's got over Trent is his youth. He's going to be playing for a lot longer. And defensive stability. He is so much better defensively than Trent, covering his wing, tackles. He's a lot better than Trent defensively. I know Liverpool fans will be very upset because Trent's a homegrown talent. He's been there his whole career. He's won a Champions League, won a Premier League with them. If he wants to go to Madrid, let him go. Let him move. If his heart's set on Madrid, let him go. You can't keep him. But winning a Premier League before leaving is the best way to go. You don't want to overstay your welcome sort of situation. Now, the big one, Mohamed Salah. All I'm going to say, do whatever you can to keep him. Do whatever you can to keep him at Liverpool Football Club. Because let me tell you why. He is having an all-timer season, I think. I genuinely do believe that. He's having one of the best seasons we've ever seen in a Premier League season. He's single-handedly dragging Liverpool to this title. If he hadn't been in the team, say if he was out injured, I think it'd be a lot tighter than it is. And I think I've seen in recent games with Nunez's misses, Jota, he looks frustrated. He's putting in so much effort. He's putting in blood, sweat and tears. And he's got no one finishing off easy chances, etc. But look, they're gonna get the Premier League title, I think. They need to push to give him whatever he wants. Obviously, don't break the club for him, but another 2-year contract, I think they need him. I think if the way that the things are going at the club, and they're going to be challenging next season for the title as well, and the Champions League, look, they could end up winning the Champions League and the Premier League in one season. I'm not saying that's going to happen. They're going to want to keep him going forward. He is so important, and I think him and Van Dijk are much more important than keeping Trent, which I've already talked about. Obviously, I think they've got Trent's replacement, but I don't think there's many players in the world that will drop into that Liverpool team and adapt to the way that they'll need them to in such a quick turnaround to be defending the title next season. And he's clearly showing his age isn't an issue. This is probably one of his best seasons. In fact, he said in a recent interview, this is his best season he's had with Liverpool. It's not his age. He's still fast, sharp. And look, he doesn't do everything pretty. Not everything he does is easy on the eye and flair. He's clinical, he's tactical, and he's calculated. And he's dragging Liverpool to the Premier League. And they need to give him what he needs. He is, for me, now gets into that Premier League all-time 11 for the right wing position. He deserves it. He's overtook Ronaldo in that Premier League era category for me. But I'd love to know what you think. This was a very quick video, I think, a very off the cusp. I just thought I'd get my thoughts across about what I think about the current situation and how I think Liverpool should go about it. I think they need to go all out for Van Dijk, which I think's already signed, but if he hasn't, go all out for Van Dijk, go all out for Mohamed Salah. If Trent's got his heart set on Madrid, let him go. Let him go. And if you're a Liverpool fan, let me know down in the comments what you think is going to happen going forward, and whether or not either of them, any of them, have already signed. And if you've enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.